No, they didn't pay too much in the beginning, so they didn't mess with the pay. If they'd have messed with it, you would have paid for nothing. Played for nothing. Back during the 30s, each playout was 7 of us in the band, and each one got $10. That was top billing. You made money that night, with $10 a man. You played three and a half hours. You played 3 hours and a half hour intermission, and that made you 4-hour play stand. And but it's the only difference back then. The daily thing was like you get on a bus and you look to see where the little sign was on the back of the seat, and you went back behind that sign and sat down because it was a known thing. You sat behind that sign, and if you was on the passenger train, you got in the first car, the one next to the engine, because that was where all the smoke and sunroof. Oh boy.
What about the change, the time period in the 1950s and 60s when things started to change? Did that come easily down there where you lived, or was it a difficult time?
I don't know. It came in smooth, like it's smooth,
Mm-hmm.
We, as this audience knows, we have segregation on both sides of this thing. You got segregation in black communities, you got it in the white communities. You're not gonna ever get all of the people agreeing to like one person or the other person. But what really bothers me is when they teach the venom to the children. They shouldn't teach the children to hate people according to what they see, because it doesn't. What they see is a person's color is not going to change the child. It's not going to hurt the child. But some people yet will teach the children that all colored people are black, bad. They paint their whole house with the same brush, a broad brush, and you can't do that. You shouldn't. I didn't teach my children that all white people hated black people, because they didn't. All of them didn't. Just a few that just didn't want to come in contact with me, and I didn't want to come in contact with them. Because I was like this. I wouldn't let you be any gooder to me than I would be to you. If you didn't want to speak to me, I didn't want to use up your breath. But it's changing, but it's going to take years. And there's no use of looking for it to be different next month. It's not. But it can be better. The little babies that's growing up, teach them that all people ain't the same. All people ain't bad.
Now you spent years, you started to mention that in the quartet music. What was your first quartet? What was it called?
It was called Harmonizing Four from Itman, West Virginia. And they would sing, they would do gospel music. Precious Lord, I love your name. Looking back, which I came. Sometimes I'm stumbling, sometimes I'm falling, sometimes I'm alone. You know, my friends and loved ones that I love so dear, people, some of them are gone now, and they left me here. Please take my hand, but precious Lord, and lead me. You know, when old Satan tempts me so, Lord, and I don't know where to go, and my life all in despair. Please hear my call. Lord, hear my prayer. Jesus, I'll own you anywhere if you just take my hand. Gracious Lord, and lead me on. And one day, down at the river, one day we all got to stand. Guide my feet, Lord, please. Hold my trembling hand and take my hand. Gracious Lord, lead me on.
When you were with this quartet, did you travel the same coal camps in southern
We
West?
travel to coal camps, and then we'd go to Tennessee and North Carolina. The coal greenway been so long, you know, one of the songs, Sweet Stew, and Honeysuckle Rose, and during that same time, all the big bands were out, you know, when they were doing, I'm not afraid. Clover, cross over. If I never had a cent, I'd be rich as rock and roll and roll up that mountain on the sunny side of the street. Hey.
And I think we're going to have to leave it at that. How about another round of applause for Matt Reese?
And Chris,
Matt's going to be in the program. Matt and Chris will be in the evening program, and we're going to continue these visits all day today, all day tomorrow. The next visit is at 3:30 with Rush and Ruby Butcher, and following that is Lester McCumbers, and you can check the schedule for tomorrow. But thank you all for being here, and thanks again, Matt.